Captain's Log, August 7th, 2024. It's almost 10 p.m. And oh my God, the last 2 days have been a little bit of a roller coaster, especially today. I mean, really my whole life. But anyway, so lots of good stuff. Like yesterday, someone was trying to convince me to, not let them nominate me for like a national board thing. Today, someone was talking about, oh, the national board needs you and stuff. So like, that's really nice to see like a professional, validation and stuff, and that people appreciate what I'm contributing and stuff like that. Like that's really great. Especially for me, because I really never got very much like praise or like validation or anything like that until I got told that I had a great attitude or something when I was an undergrad. It's like a really nice way to be like, oh, I did some okay work. You're not the best, but you got the great attitude. And I'm just stubborn. I'm like, I'll just keep going. It's like, I might not be great now, but I'll outlast them all. I'm just going to keep going. Slow and steady wins the race, Anyways, in grad school, like I got a little bit of like, and there were certain jobs I worked that sometimes I'd get a little bit, but like ultimately speaking, like I never really had a lot of people in my life telling me that, oh, you're doing a good job, or this is really smart, or it's really brilliant of you, or something like that. So it means a lot. And like I put a proposal together for an internship thing to try and help this organization start that. And the responses have been really good for that, which feels good because I have spent quite a bit of time working on this stuff. And but then the big thing was, so yesterday, middle of the day, I simultaneously feel fall on the floor, tired, like I'm just gonna fall over. But also, like, especially mentally, like I felt like I had so much energy. And I had gone out to some stores to pick up some supplies. I'm painting my sunroom and a few other things. And I went to Hobby Lobby, and my plan for my sunroom is to mural the walls and to paint texture with actual plants. But while at Hobby Lobby, I saw this one fake plant leaf, and I was like, let me try painting with this too. I just need to hold more paint. And anyway, so last night, my energy magically, my energy came back. It's like, instead I went from falling on the floor tired to like wired, and up all night feeling like highly motivated to get things done. And so I painted in my sunroom. I then went and like deep cleaned my main bathroom. I scrubbed the walls. I was on top of the sink scrubbing the trim. I got on the floor. I was like, sitting on the floor with a scrub brush, just scrubbing. And then I started drawing on the walls because we're eventually gonna like change all this stuff out anyways. And then I decided, what? I'm gonna draw on this tile too. It's a metallic paint marker. I'm pretty sure I could get it off if I really wanted to. But so I was doing a lot. And anyways, I posted some progress videos of I'm documenting my painting process and my experimentation in the sunroom for funsies. And I post one, and this morning I go to check my TikTok after like a meeting and see that it's gone viral, and it has almost 27,000 views and a whole bunch of activity and stuff. And I'm like blown away. I'm just like, oh my God, wow. Like I've never had a video get that many views so fast. I have a few videos that have gotten probably around that or close to that, but like it's taken years. And then I get excited, and the comments are so funny and stuff. And I'm like kind of like overwhelmed with like, oh, this is so cool. This is awesome. But I can tell that my energy is starting to get dangerously high, and I'm in danger of becoming overstimulated. Like most of the time I'm like I try to be very vigilant of keeping my energy stable, or I'll kind of like have a fit. Anyways, I go to another meeting, and and I share the news and stuff. And at the end of the meeting, I go to show something to someone, and I look and see that the video now has over 70,000 views. And at one point, it had like I happened to check it at exactly 3,333 shares. It's gotten more since then. Well, it's now almost 10 a.m. at night. And let me just refresh this so we can get an accurate number. It has 175,000 views. I'm trying to figure out how to pause it. Pause. Over 175,000 views, almost 24,000 likes, 500 comments, 2,000 saves, and it's probably at least 6,000 shares or something. The shares is what I would kind of like to see the most. I think I have to actually be logged into my account. Shares. Okay, let me see if this is, I'm going to update this. It's this video right here of me just painting the walls with this leaf, which it turned out great. It's fantastic. I would highly recommend this. And you know what? Like, I mean, because of the fern shape, I mean, it's kind of got a feather vibe to it. How pretty would it be to do a room and with like a light lilac or purple background, and then to do like pinks and purples and stuff? Because you could roll multiple colors on the thing. In fact, I should do that with my thing. But okay, yeah, now it has over 5,000 shares. So it's been an exciting day. Like, for part of the day, I couldn't look at it. I couldn't check. I couldn't go look at the comments because like they were cracking me up too much, and I was trying to keep my energy stable. And I had to lay down and rest for a little bit. And it's just kind of I find it is odd just how things will happen that match what's going on in my mind and stuff like that. And so, like, for instance, today I'm struggling to stay. I'm struggling to keep from getting too overstimulated. And so I'm once again talking to my psychologist about, you know, autism comes up, because I'm like, I know I'm ADHD and bipolar and all this stuff, but like, I swear I'm either, I mean, I know we're all on the freaking spectrum, but like, I think I'm more on the autism spectrum than like an average person would be. And I had meant to get tested for it this past summer because I have a whole lot of issues that are masked really well. And it just makes too much sense that it's either that or it's something very similar. And maybe I'll look into that again now, because just thinking in terms of how I try and like manage my energy and stuff, because I mean, like, I'll feel sick, like I'll get, and I can get overstimulated from good or bad things. And I've been having, my hand has just been moving on its own more lately, which generally doesn't bother me. It's just, it would be nice. I'm not a fan of other people giving me labels. And like, I never wanted, you know, like the labels that I do have, because like bipolar, they call it bipolar disorder. There ain't nothing wrong with me. In my opinion, it's a gift. It's a gift that a lot of people have, but because society's not supportive and accepting of it, we try to force, I don't know, squares down round holes and stuff like that, instead of just letting us be ourselves, you know, accepting us. But that's a topic for another time. But there's all kinds of stuff. And so I think I'm going to try and look into that more this year, because the thing is even though I don't want or care about anybody else's labels, I would like to be able to talk about the challenges that I have experienced and what it's been like masking and stuff. And I want to be able to talk about that as accurately as possible for all those people that are unable to express that. And so I need some sort of, like, at least it's in this area of this spectrum or something, to know the language and stuff. But so far, like, I mean, so many things match up with the thing. And just in terms of, I have figured out things for me to do to help me with my energy. But like, honestly, like I was journaling earlier and I wrote down something along the lines of, you know, like, I'm afraid if I take all these, you know, like, I'm afraid of losing control and people seeing like just how like out of it my body can be and stuff. And I'm afraid of not being accepted. And unfortunately, people are a lot more to accept you. They can put a label on you that helps them understand you a little bit better. And I don't like it. I wish we just treated each other, you know, like we're all unique, beautiful snowflakes. But damn, man, yeah, just wore out. So it's been a great day. I'm so thankful for all of these awesome, super funny people on TikTok that helped this video go viral. That's a really wonderful experience to finally have. And yeah, I'm just going to keep chugging along.